Pleasant good morning to all, wherever you may be. We're witnessing a match in the New York National League. Phoenix in the outfield. Phoenix in the outfield here. Early start this morning. New York National League. And it's going to be the Trinidad and Tobago all-rounder Navin Stewart to pick up the attack. Stewart with the first delivery, goes past Ampan, balls this one, good delivery, batsman on the back foot, just plays it back to the bowler, pitched. Early conditions, so not sure how the pitch might be playing, but it could be a bit soft. Outfield has a bit of dew, but not too much dew. Stewart, chips, begins to move in, goes past umpire and bowls short, and batsman is pulling it. Ball is going down towards the boundary. Wouldn't get to the boundary, the fielder is coming off the boundary, picks up, and in the meantime the batsman just crossed for 1 run. Slight breeze blowing across, overcast conditions, no threat of immediate rain. Third delivery coming up, and batsman driving, pitch up ball under the leg stump. Man comes off the long on boundary, fails, and 1 run to the total. So it's New York Centurions versus Phoenix 2020 affair here. There's some adjustments made to the field. Marlon Mangro and Riyad Mohammed. So it seems like the batsman on strike is going to be Marlon Mangro. Stewart goes past umpire and bowls to Mangro. Mangro is cutting up. The ball hit the other part of the bat on the edge and well taken by wicketkeeper standing up, and Stewart striking with the 4th delivery of the match. Early striking here for Phoenix. New York Centurions back against the wall. 2 runs for 1 wicket. So the new batsman is Carlos Baker. So Navin Stewart striking early here for Phoenix. We're at 150th Street. And Carlos Baker takes his guard from umpire. Makes some adjustments to his gloves. The score is 2 for 1. Stewart with his 5th delivery goes past umpire and bowls this one. Oh, that ball was an involuntary shot. It was short, lifting, going away, and Baker leaving the bat hitting the ball involuntarily and just going out to a short gully. And early escape there for Carlos Baker. So New York Centurions, 2 for 1. Stewart goes past Ampan, bowls this one, and Baker is in behind it and pushes out to cover, gets a single. Bit scoring up. Ends the over. Back to master control. Toss up, and that's a swept shot, sweep. Ball goes down to the boundary for 4 runs there. So good shot there by Carlos Baker. The ball tossed up, body line delivery by Avi Yutish DePaul, and the sweep shot by Baker going down to the square leg boundary for 4 runs. So we here at 150th Street in Rockaway, Queens, New York, the New York National League. Phoenix versus New York Centurions. Avi DePaul with his second delivery of his second over. Tossed up, and Baker is 4 defensive in the proved manner, plays it back to the bowl, and there's no one there. Early start here. It's 9:41 p.m. New York time, and he's off the back foot. Lovely shot there. His runs in the making here. That was short, and Baker off the back foot, stroking it nicely, and the ball goes into the extra cover boundary for 4. And that's a good-looking shot, cricket, good conventional cricket shot by Baker, and 4 runs to the total. So New York Centurions 11 for 1 in the second over here. Avi DePaul comes up off break, and Baker is 4 defensive in the proved manner. He pushes it to the short mid wicket, and there's no run. Cool breeze going across, not threat of rain. Early morning start here. DePaul comes up also, and that ball came inside trying to flick it. Missed it, well taken by the keeper standing up. But that ball almost clipped his leg stump. So 2020 cricket, New York National League. We're live here at 150th Street in Rockaway. Commentator Mark Adain, voice of New York cricket. Here comes Avi DePaul, off spinner by nature. And Carlos is in behind it. Looks good, pushes out to a short extra cover. And there is no run there. So 12 for 1 in the second over of the 2020 affair here. Baker, open stance. That ball comes up and Baker is flicking it to a short, where short mid-wicket would have been between square leg and mid-wicket actually, and the batsman in the meantime just crossed for 1 run. So 13 for 1 from 2 overs. This is a 2020 affair. We're in the power play here. As you know, the power play, 2 fielders allow outside the 15 yards circle. So it's going to be Navin Stewart to pick up the attack. New York Centurions 13 for 1. Stewart chips, begins to move into balls to make a shot. Oh, that was a bouncer. It's a good delivery. Hostile delivery by Navin Stewart. As I say, it could be deceptive at times. Now he sends for his helmet. So Stewart just testing in the pitch, sending that one halfway down. Good pace. As I say, Stewart is a deceptive bowler. Don't look at his run-up. These days, he might be chipping and before he gets into his extended run-up, but he has good, strong shoulders. And that was a good bouncer, waking up the batsman there, sending for his helmet, showing some respect to the former Trinidad and Tobago all-rounder. So he sets the field, as I said. We're in the power play. This is the 3rd over of the match. 2 fielders outside the 15 yards, man on the deep square leg boundary and man on the long on boundary. And the field for Stewart really, we can keep us standing back, first slip, like a whitish gully, backward point, cover. Everybody has their hands in pockets. It's going to be cold by New York standards. Stewart comes up also because he's in behind it and just pushes it to short mid-wicket, and the fielder picks up and there's no run. Bit of confusion there between the batsmen, Riyad Mohammed and Carlos Baker. Baker's on 10, Mohammed is on 1. 13 for 1. And we're in the power play. Stewart's 2nd over of the match. Opened the bowling from the commentator board end. As I say, they're playing one side because trying to avoid hitting the cars parked on the road. Stewart chips, begins to move into Bosu. Oh, that ball just wide outside the off stump and just probably hit a nail off the matting and just bounced upwardly to the wicket keeper. White signal by umpire. So 14 for 1. Stewart begins to move and goes past umpire and bowls. Baker is in behind it, squaring up and just playing it out to short mid-wicket. Fielder picks up and in the meantime the batsman cross for 1 run. So we are live here at Rockaway on 150th Street. It's about 9:46 a.m. New York time. Early start here, 2020, New York National League. And we're looking at Navin Stewart with Trinidad and Tobago all-rounder from the commentator both end. Comes up and bowls this one. Oh, that's the mighty swipe by Mohammed. If that ball had connected, it would be straight to Kennedy Airport, flight to Trinidad. Missed and well collected by a young wicketkeeper standing back. So that one had some pace. The wicketkeeper is Devon. Stewart goes past umpire and bowls this one. And he hits it high, hard, handsome, out of the ground, 6 runs. Magnificent strike. Over deep, long off, into the boundary. Mohammed is a big strapping fella. And with that, you know, these bats are so good these days. That one hit in the sweet spot. And it went high, hard, and handsome for 6 runs. And the total goes up to 21. One delivery to complete this 3rd over of the match. That was a good strike there by Riyad Mohammed. Blue pads, no helmet. So Phoenix versus New York Centurions. In the 3rd over of the match here. First time at this ground here, 150th Street in Rockaway. Stewart goes past Ampan Bowles. So, oh, that's a good delivery! My gracious goodness me, how that ball missed the stump. That was a slow delivery by Stewart. Well disguised slow delivery. And the batsman is beaten. And that ball missed the stump by a quarter vanish. See strange thing happening in cricket. Ends the over. One more ball to come. I think there was a wide in the early. Okay, that's it. End of the over. So New York Centurions, 3 overs, 21 for 1 against Phoenix Cricket Club. The batsman out, Marlon Mangru for 1, caught wicketkeeper, bowled Navin Stewart. Riyad Mohammed is on 7, Carlos Baker is on 11. We have 2 wides, 2 extras so far. So Baker's in strike. We have Michael Sultan into the attack. This man bowls tossed up and ball plays out to mid-wicket. So Sultan is a kind of strange bowler. I call him a dibbly-dabbly bowler. Bowls some spinners, some slow medium, mixes it up. Reminds me of Mohinder Amanat from India. If anybody remember how Mohinder Amanat bowls. Oh, that was a slow delivery and Baker in behind it. As I said, this is 2020 cricket, so the bowler will be varying his pace and trying to mix up his deliveries, trying to deceive the batsman. Nice cool breeze going across. Sultan comes up. Oh, so Baker is in behind it. Good delivery. Straight bat. Good defensive stroke. But he should have just rolling his wrist and picking up a single there. That's the problem with Caribbean batsmen. They don't know how to rotate the strike. Sultan comes up also. Baker is in behind it, pushes it straight to the man in the covers, and there's no run. So good bowling so far by Michael Sultan. 4 dots. So dots is like gold dust in T20 cricket. Sultan comes up also. Baker is 4 defensive. Good delivery right on target. So good bowling here by Sultan. So we're live here at 150th Street and Rockaway, Queens, New York. New York National League. Early morning Sunday T20. Sultan comes up post to, and he swings it across the line there. That ball is going down to cow corner. The fielder is coming off the boundary. Picks up in the meantime the batsman crossed with 2 runs. So good over so far by Sultan. Just 2 runs from that over. And very good over. I mean, in T20 cricket, very economical. 21, 23 for 1 in the 4th over, T20 affair. We're still in the power play. Power plays for the first 6 overs. Another change here. So still 2 overs for 11 runs, 1 wicket. Economy rate at 5.5. Avida Dapal, the off spinner, 1 over for 10 runs. And Michael Sultan, 1 over for 2 runs. So new bowler being introduced into the attack. It's going to be Varun Samaru, man from Ghana. The batsman on strike is Riyad Mohammed. Open stance. Samaru comes up. My gracious goodness me, that ball rocked in the pad. That's a off spinner. Kind of bit of different kind of action there. Tall, lanky youngster. Varun Samaru. Sometimes these bowlers are the hardest to bat as a batsman in these funny actions. Samaru comes up and off the back foot, Riyad Mohammed just punches it straight to mid-off there, and Stewart coming off. 2-3 paces fields, throws it back to the bowler. T20 cricket, the goal of the bowler is really to prevent the scoring. Ball dot balls. Samaru comes up and he cracks it magnificently for 4 runs. Short outside the off stump. Big man Riyad Mohammed just on the back foot. Got back and just cracked it between cover and extra cover down to the boundary for 4 runs. Temperature is about 65 degrees with a slight cool breeze going from right to left. And Samaru comes up into Mohammed. He goes down the pitch and the wicketkeeper missed that ball, missed the off stump, and that was a change-up delivery. And it's 4 byes. So one thing I noticed with these bowlers know exactly what they're doing. That delivery was the orthodox off spinner, clean, nice action. The others was something different. Varun comes up. And Riyad trying to, no timing on that delivery. As I say, the spinner slowing up that delivery, good trajectory, change of pace there. Off the back foot again. And there's no run. Ends the over. Latest score here at Rockaway on 150th Street, New York Centurions. 31 for 1 from 5 overs. This is a T20 affair. Pretty close to Kennedy, so you hear airplanes in the background from time to time. This is overcast, no threat of rain. Sultan comes up and he's bowled! Neck and crop, the mid stump. Carlos Baker bowled there by off spinner. Unplay delivery there by Michael Sultan. It knocked the mid stump back. He played down the wrong line. And that was a change up by Sultan. As I say, Sultan, one of these kind of strange bowlers that, you know, very difficult to bat. Doesn't bowl with a great amount of pace, just varies his pace, slow, medium, slowish, off breaks, you know, and the matting, as you say, if you play a matting, you know how matting plays. The ball doesn't really come through like a tough pitch, and that held up, and the batsman played down the wrong line, and the mid stump knocked back, ball neck and crop. New York Centurions, 31 for 2. So we're in fall now. You see, if you look in the background, you see the trees, the leaves, beautiful yellow looking. We have another match going on over the far side. Cricket, lovely cricket here. So Carlos Baker bowled for 13 from 18 deliveries, 2 boundaries, strike rate of 72. New batsman walked to the crease here, red pads. Sultan comes up, bowls down the leg stump, well taken by wicket keeper. Devon. Sultan, third delivery of the second over, in the 6th over here. And he hits it high, up in the air. Someone is getting on it. Let's see what's going to happen here. And he takes the catch. Good catch there by the fielder. And as I say, batsman there didn't get his name. I've taken a bit slow to update Satohan Singh goes for a duck, caught by the fielder there at short mid wicket of a Michael Sultan delivery. Just swinging across the line. That was the second delivery he's faced in, and he skied it. No timing whatsoever. A lot of elevation and no distance, and the fielder settled and picked the catch above his head, and Singh walks back dejectedly. So New York Centurions 32 for 2 from 5.2 overs here as the new batsman comes to the crease here. So as I said, this is 2020 cricket. So touch ball, Bisadat took that catch, and the new batsman is Danny Bahadur, a lefty, and he's going to be facing Sultan, right arm over the wicket. .32 for 3 New York Centurions. Michael Sultan striking twice already. Short, and he pulls it. Good looking shot there, but the man comes off the deep mid wicket boundary. Samaru picks up, throws in. Gets off the mark. So the batsman out man and man go for 1. Riyad Mohammed is not out in 11. Carlos Baker 13. Satohan Singh a duck. Comes up and Baker hits it. 1 bounce for 4 runs. So 37 for 3 New York Centurions with the 6th over, still in the power play, and that was a lusty blow there by Riyad Mohammed. I think he had there before. Sultan rubbing the ball in his flannels. Up he comes and bows to Riyad, and that ball hits about the off stump and going away. That's the change of delivery. So now we call it the leg spinner. 37 for 3. Riyad Mohammed is on 15, the birdie figure. Sultan comes up, also Mohammed, he hits it, bangs it! Lovely shot by the man on the boundary, cow corner. Picks up, throws in. 1 more to the total, 38. So 6 overs complete. New York Centurions 38 for 3 here. So Phoenix picking up 3 wickets in the power play. 2 to Michael Sultan and 1 to Navin Stewart. As I said, it'd be in New York, so you always hear the sirens in the background.
There we go now, man. Push the game. Get sweeper.
So it's going to be Varun Samaru again, back into the attack. This is his 2nd delivery. I call him an off spinner. Bowling with his hoodie on. It's going to be cool, so you can understand. Not everybody accustomed to this weather in New York. Yeah. So Varun Samaru. That's a good delivery. Off spinner, top of, just outside the off stump, coming back, and the batsman playing off the back foot. Out to extra cover there, and there's no run. Samaru comes up.
Nice, good.
Appeal for stumping. Not out, says umpire.
Keep on bowling, bro. Keep on bowling. Let's go that side. The run at just now.
Samuel comes up, tossed up, and
Yes, Jonas.
Mohammed is playing the ball into his pads. No footwork whatsoever. I think he's just looking for the big shots, not looking to rotate the strike. That ball he could have come forward and just roll the wrist and get a single just behind square there. But he's trying to play the big shot. Samuel comes up, tossed up. Off the back foot, cracks it. That's a lovely shot, but the sweeper is out there. Goes down on one knee in the cool fashion and throws in. 1, 2, 3 bounces to the bowler. It's a good bowling so far. I mean, the goal in T20 cricket is just to, as a bowler, to contain the batsman, keep that strike rate down, try to build dot balls, build pressure. You know, T20, anything over 8 runs per over is considered expensive. But sometimes you have to look at the state of the game as well. Up he comes. In. He's playing a lovely shot, 4 runs. Left-handed batsman there just coming across there, and Danny Bahadur. And that's a lovely shot. It's uppish, but no fielder was in that position, and the ball into the bunker for 4 runs there. So we're on a slope here. Samuel comes up, toss up, and again that's a lovely shot there by Bahadur. Picks up on the boundary there by the fielder. Throws in 1 bounce to the bowler. So Samuel, good bowling so far. 2 overs for 10 runs. Sultan 2 overs for 9 runs. Paul 1 over for 10 runs. Still 2 overs for 11 runs. So good bowling so far by the Phoenix bowlers. See Michael Sultan taking his cap off there. He's going to come in to bowl his 3rd over. Sultan comes up also Bahadur, and he's 4 defensive. Good defensive stroke, brings it back to the bowler, and there's no run there. Sultan comes up and he hits it off the back of the bat in no man's land, and he's going to get a single there. So good delivery by Michael Sultan there. Comes up close to. Oh my gosh, that's a good delivery. As I say, Raid Mohammed is the footwork sometimes. I think he's just trying to hit the ball. He's not watching the ball. And playing all around that. He has a wide stance showing the bowler his thumbs. Short off the back foot. Good shot this time. And if he bats in the conventional way of a batsman, he can be a little bit more effective. I know it's 2020. You don't have to hit every ball. You can hit a boundary and get 5 singles. That's 9 runs off the over. Tossed up, good delivery. And the batsman just good batting by Bahadur there, and just somebody a square leg and gets a single. Good shot there. Samuel comes down, doing some good work there. Shows him. Christopher Ramsaram. That's a Chinny boy. That's Chris. So, first time seeing Christopher Ramsaran bowling. Left arm from Trinidad and Tobago, tossed up. Oh, he's balled! Oh, great delivery. That ball tossed up and dipped. And the batsman, Bisador, just went all over it and then hit the bottom of the base of the mid stump. And that's a good delivery by Ramsaran. Yeah, a lot of good things about his bowling. Good cricketer. So Gani Bahadur is bowled by Ramsaram for 4. And it's New York Centurions here, 49 for 4. And Phoenix Cockahoo right now, on top right now. This is a 2020 affair. We're in the 9th over. We're 8.3 over so far. And that was a good delivery. Deceived the batsman. He tossed up and that ball dipped with the left arm orthodox and hit the base of the mid stump. As I said, they're using those stumps with the springs. I really don't like those stumps because what happens when a bowler hits the stump, everything falls down. You know, conventional stump, you like to see the stump flying as a cricketer. Nice cool breeze going across. Yeah. As I say, we're at Rockaway on 150th Street. T20 match. The batsman? Oh. Yeah. So we're back live here at 150 Rockaway on 150th Street. Umpire Bash, good umpire, he's standing officiated. Actually, these two umpires umpire in the Brooklyn League. New batsman come in. At the crease now is Ramiz Mohammed. Total, New York Centurions 49 for 4 here. Ramsaram comes up. Good delivery, hit it high, hard and handsome. It wouldn't get to Stewart on the boundary. One bounce on the boundary here, picks up and throws in. And Ramiz Mohammed is off the mark immediately. Brings Riyad Mohammed into strike. I think he would have some trouble with Ramsaram. Ramsaram comes up, left arm orthodox Bosch outside the off stump. And the batsman just cracks it off the back foot, goes down to the sweep on the boundary. In the meantime, just drops it for 1 run. Brings rotation of the strike, brings Ramiz Mohammed into strike. It's about 10:13 a.m. in the morning, New York time. And we at Rockaway on 150th Street. This is New York National Cricket League live there. 2020 cricket, Ramsaram comes up, tossed up, good delivery, beaten outside the off stump. Good trajectory, well taken by the keeper. Ends it over, back to master control. And that was the leg spinner there by Michael Sultan. He's in his 4th over. We're bowling here by Sultan. He bowls a little off, break a little leg, break a little slow medium, mixes it up. Right, comes up, bowls, and he hits it high, hard. He's not going to get to the boundary here. Stewart, one bounce, didn't time it cleanly. And as I say, with Sultan just bowling and slowish, the batsman has to generate the power. And one bounce to the man in the boundary. Brings Ramiz Mohammed into strike. Black pads. Comes up also Mohammed. Oh, that's a good delivery. Just about the leg stump. Going towards off when the batsman played it nicely. And the wicketkeeper, the youngster, just run across to win the wicket. So 10:15 a.m. New York time. A bit early for cricket. Normally cricket starts about 11 or 12. And that was a badly lined delivery. And Riyad Mohammed this time got inside and tried to swing it and run. Leg by signal by umpire. Good delivery there by Sultan. This is good 2020 bowling by Michael Sultan. Just very in his pace. Fix it. It goes down to the man on the square leg boundary. Comes up, picks up. 1 run to the total. Yeah, his name is Devon Subhay. So the wicketkeeper standing back, Devon Subhay. Impressive wicketkeeper. Sharp. Youngster. I like how he crouches. Ramsaram comes up. Good delivery. Hits it high, hard and handsome. It would not get to the fielder. He runs off the boundary. That's not been Stewart. Ball jump and just stops really. And as I say, with the spinner bowling and the ball has moisture in it, you can see Ramsaram using a rag. Ball actually had deteriorated tremendously, and it's only 10 overs bowling. Ramsaram comes up, wide outside the off stump, No ball, signaled by umpire. It's going to be a free hit. And Rad Mohammed's going to say thank you, Jesus. Let me try and see if I can hit this out the ground. Comes out. Wide this time. That was a free hit delivery, but that was quickly bowled here by Ramsaram in a faster delivery. You see Ramsaram slow left arm orthodox. Comes up.
One. Don't let them pull.
Mohammed just pulling it. Well timed delivery. And Puram feeling on the boundary. And the batsman crossed for 1 run. Total 58 for 4. This is the commentator Mark Dean coming to you here live from Rockaway and 150th Street. Funky Mark doing great things show. Ramsaram balls. And ball to the bottom edge of the bat. Goes down to third man. Fielder fumbles. Picks up. As I say, temperature is about 60 degrees in New York. Total is 60 for 4. And then the 11th over here is bowled by Christopher Run, the man from Trinidad and Tobago. Left arm orthodox. Comes up.
Hey, well done, keeper. Well ball.
Well collected by wicketkeeper Devon Stop here. And knocked off the bails. Or did like a Courtney Brown, just knocked down all the stumps. A lovely day for cricket here. As I say, it's early morning T20. Sun is not out yet. Ramsaram, left arm. Good delivery.
Ball.
And Rayad makes a big swing there. And well taken by the keeper standing up. So the field for Rayad Mohammed, they have a third man at backward point. A man sweeping the covered boundary, short extra cover man and long off boundary. Ramsaram comes up also and he cracks it. Doesn't time it really. And the ball goes down to the man on the sweeper and ends the over. Put over tidy bowling here by Christopher Ramsaram. Impressive bowling so far. 2 overs for 10 runs, 1 wicket. Varun Samaru, 2 overs for 10 runs, no wicket. Michael Sultan, 4 overs, no maiden, 16 runs, 2 wickets. Avida Paul, 1 over 10 runs, no wicket. Navin Steele, who started the attack, 2 overs, no maidens, 11 runs, 1 wicket. So this is a 2020 affair. As I said, early morning, the pitch is a bit slow. Not too much bounce, so that tells me that the matting hasn't been pulled very tight, or the moisture from the dirt underneath it is just a bit soft. So we have a new bowler back into the attacks. Go to number 13, my favorite number. As I say, I was born on September 13th. Always like number 13. And the new bowler is Mahindra Prasad. Up he comes into Rayad. Oh, that ball keeps low. Well collected by wicket keeper. Good work, good cricket.
From there, don't come closer. Well ball. Stay right there. You ain't touch a ball.
Rayad Mohammed, as I say, he's looking to play the big shots. And he hits it hard, but the field is well set. The man is on the sweep on the covered boundary there. Picks up, throws it.
Well boys. Same length.
Lovely day for cricket so far. You see overcast conditions. Sun hasn't tried to peep shows yet. Passad balls to Ramiz Mohammed, plays and misses, well collected by wicket keeper. Standing up. One of the better wicket keepers I've seen in club cricket so far. Mahindra Prasad comes up. And that ball is cut off the outer portion of the bat. It's going down towards the boundary. Samaru runs it down. Picks up just inside of the boundary, and the main time the batsman crossed for 2 runs. This is a slight breeze blowing across. Temperature is about 60 degrees. I mean, if you're from the Caribbean and you're playing in this weather, it will be considered cold for you, but if you're living here a long time and you're accustomed to this kind of conditions, then it's fine. All you need is a little hoodie
boys. Keep
So,
going, boys.
New York Centurions 64 for 4 in the one more delivery to complete the 12th over. T20 affair here. So up he comes into balls to Ramis cuts it. There's runs in the making here. Some room just jogs it really, and the ball slows up. So the outfield is not heavy, but the ball is not running to the boundary. So that could have something to do with the ball. And the meantime, the batsman crossed for 2 runs.
There we go, boys. There we go, boys.
So Riyad Mohammed right now is the mainstay of the inning. He's on 24 from 32 deliveries, 2 fours, 1 6, strike rate 75. Carlos Baker 13 from 18 deliveries. Sataran Singh went for a duck, he got 1 ball. Danny Bahadur went for 10 from 9 deliveries. Ramsey comes up well bowled, just like a Yorker length delivery, top of off stump, like 6 inches outside the off stump. Difficult to hit. Good bowling here by Ramsey.
Yeah, he's right. No. Before the 3rd man. Let's turn him a little wide up here.
So left arm orthodox.
Close that gap there, yeah.
Sporting blonde hairstyle there. Ramsaram comes up, bowls to again, swing there by Riyad Mohammed. As I say, he's just trying to hit the ball hard. He's not really batting and rotating the striker, looking for the singles, the 1s and 2s as well. Just the big shots, really. Ramsarup comes up, bowls to Riyad. Oh, good delivery, a bit wide. This time, throwing across the batsman. So the left arm orthodox bowling from over the wicket is difficult to hit when you pitch on that line if you don't have no good footworks. Riyad Mohammed face, and that's the ball this time from the back of the arm. This time, change up delivery from Ramsaram, and the batsman looks mesmerized. He's wondering what just happened there. A puzzled look. Lovely for cricket here. Ramsaram comes up, balls to Riyad Mohammed, and he's just swinging across the line there. It goes down to the man and the square left boundary, and the ball just trickles, and the fielder picks up and throws in. 1 run to the total.
Just use the pitch.
67 for 4 from 13 overs to the 12.3 overs. Ramsaram goes past umpire, tossed up. And Ramis Mohammed playing late, down to backward point. Samaru picks up and there's no run there. .68 for 4 New York Centurions. They need to get on with the scoring rate and the strike rate because that's a good delivery by Ramsaram. Well taken by wicketkeeper standing up. It's a quicker delivery. Batsman played and missed. Ends the over. So we have.
Come on, boy.
Isn't that 2020?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh.
They are pressure to
Oh,
5 over.
okay.
So 5 over segments.
Yeah. So 14 overs completed. 68 for 4 New York Centurions. They need to put up at least 150 to challenge this strong Phoenix batting lineup here. Yeah. You gotta do.
Exactly.
Yeah. Can't be soft, you know.
Because it's
Yeah.
correct. If your foot break, is that different?
Listen, me, my hand and foot breaker still playing. Here comes Malan Prasad. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's fantastic delivery. Top of off top, the batsman had no idea what was going on there. Good morning to Marlon Richards from Trinidad, fast bowler. Wahid, morning. Beautiful day for cricket here. Overcast conditions. We have Rad Mohammed looking to hit out of the ground, short of the back foot, and well fielded by Christopher Ramsaram there. Good bowling here by Malan Prasad. We have in the field Chandapal Hemraj at backward point, and we have Navin Stewart and long off. So Phoenix have three very good cricketers here, first class cricketers on the team today. Prasad comes up, also Mohammed, he goes down and just really stabs it up on the offside there. Goes down to the man in the long off boundary, and 1 run to the total. So as I say, Rad Mohammed is the set batsman, but he's not really playing his role. He should be the man who try to rotate the strike. He's just trying to look for the big shots. So I think we need to go back to the drawing board. Prasad comes up, goes to Ramiz. Oh, good delivery, just top off stump. Ramiz off the back foot, cutting and missing. As you know, a cricketer with the matting, the thing with matting, you get uneven bumps. So sometimes that cut shot is a difficult shot to play. Prasad comes up, Ramiz off the back foot, just hitting off the back foot there. In the meantime, the batsman just drops you for 1. Rami's looking to get a second run, but the big Carlos, the big Rad Mohammed says no. He just want to bat. 70 for 4 in the 14th over here. Prasad comes up, balls to Rahan. He swings and he's out stump. That's a beautiful work there by wicketkeeper Devon. Yes, up here. I mean, as I said, that wicketkeeper is a good-looking, good wicketkeeper. He's one of the best I've seen all season. A youngster, Devon's up here. And the batsman went down the pitch, swing wildly, and he collected smartly, ducked the leg stump and whipped off the bails. But as I said, it's one of those spring stumps that just knocked the whole stump over, but it was smart wicketkeeper. Impressive work here by the youngster Devon up there. I'm not sure where he's from Trinidad or Guyana, but from South. So, New York Centurions, 14th over, 70 for 5 here. We are Rockaway and 150th Street, New York National League. Early morning T20. As I say, it's overcast, no threat of rain. The sun is not even trying to peep out, so it's just a hazy sunshine, more like a English type of conditions. If you know England, you know, if you look in the footage, you could see. Just have some white cloud building up. No threat of immediate rain, but as I say, and a slight breeze blowing across now. It's about 58 degrees. So, new batsman comes in to face here. It's my good pal there, Vijay Prasad. New York Centurions. 70 for 5 in the 15th over here. Ramsaram comes up. Good delivery. Top of off stop. Well taken by wicketkeeper standing up. As I say, Ramsaran will be very difficult to hit if you have no footwork because he's going to ball across. Left arm off of that spin. Comes up past umpire. Tossed up. And he drives. Good looking shot. Straight over the bowler. And Navin Stewart comes down off the boundary. And the batsman in the meantime just jogs back for 2 runs. So, let's say we live here. It's score 72 for 5, 14.1 over. And in action is the Trinidad and Tobago left arm spinner Christopher Ramsaran. Left from orthodox, over the wicket, comes up, goes past umpire, tossed up. Good delivery. Ball hitting the wicketkeeper pads, just going out to a short, silly mid off there. He runs across and fields. There's no run. So I didn't watch any cricket last night, I fell asleep. I heard there was a good 2020 match between Pakistan and India. The King Kohli played a master class, and that ball outside the off stump, off the gloves, Ramiz Mohammed just dominated down to third man. And in the meantime, the batsman crossed for 1 run, brings Vijay Prasad into strike. So the scorecard, Mangrove for 1. He was caught with the keeper of Navin Stewart for 1. Riyad Mohammed stump of Mahendra Prasad for 26. Carlos Baker, ball Michael Sultan 13. Sotoran Singh, Cortech ball, ball Michael Sultan for a duck. Danny Bahadur, ball Christopher Ramsaran for 10. And the batsman just came in a couple balls ago. Vijay Prasad facing his first delivery. Ramsaran comes up also, and Vijay swings and misses. They appeal for stumping. And umpire just shaking his head, nodding his head, not raising the index finger. And all the host, everything just went down the stumps. As I said, they're using the spring stumps, not the regular conventional stumps. So it looks like a Courtney Brown kind of stump in there. In any kind of cricket, you have to have good quality balls to get good quality cricket. So comes up balls to Vijay. Vijay just dabs it on the offside and takes a cheeky single, ends the over. So 15 overs completed. New York Centurions 74 for 5. So we have 5 overs to go. And the projected score could be 111. But as I said, the Phoenix bowler has been bowling very good. They have been, yes.
1-6. 1-5.
Very good bowling here by Phoenix Cricket Club this morning. And you know, in T20 sometimes there's one bowler in the attack that really
74.
get taken to the cleaners. But today we see all the bowlers are bowling very economical. So we're back here, we see we're going to look at Mahendra Prasad, off spinner, but to Vijay Prasad it's going to be leg breaks. Open stance. Taps his back. Here comes Mahendra Prasad. Tossed up off the back foot, just pushes it out to cover there. Oh, that's some ugly cricket there. The body was backing up the stump. The fielder tried to throw down the stump. Seems like trying to pour hemorrhage there. Missed it. And in the meantime, the batsman crossed for 2 runs. Prasad comes up to Singh. Inside edge, and Vijay Prasad, and ball goes down to the boundary for 4 runs. Not sure if it's runs or buys.
Ball.
So 76 for 5 in the 16th over here. This is a 2020 affair. So it's a low scoring match. Here comes Prasad into Vijay, and he's doing it nicely. This ball is 2-2-2-2. Goes down to mid-wicket. The fielder comes off the boundary, picks up and throws in. In the meantime, the batsman crossed for 1 run there. So we're live here at 150th and Rockaway, as you know, in Queens, New York. If you know Queens, New York, it's just off the Bell Park area. Comes up short, and Rami is off the back foot, plays that to point. Sumaru fumbles the ball, recovers. 1 run to Ramiz Mohammed, brings Vijay Prasad into strike. So Michael Sultan, a brilliant spell, 4 overs for 16 runs, 2 wickets. Marlon Prasad comes up. Quicker delivery, ball dropped over the pad, but it was going down the leg stump. Four byes, signaled by umpire.
Keep going, boys. Just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it. No worries. Keep going.
New York Centurions. 86 for 5 from 15.5 overs. Prasad comes up also Vijay. Vijay hits it high, hard. It's gonna fall in no man's land. Just behind the bowler, really. And in the meantime, the batsman just scampers for 2 runs. So total is 88 for 5, 16 overs completed. So it's a 2020 affair, and by 2020 standards, this is not a big total.
State of that ball.
Yeah, man. You know, a lot of them boys just look at the money. You understand?
Yeah, I mean,
as a cricketer, come on, do something better than that. How much money you want to make?
man, that ball is about to go. You get to the ball. Like when the ball not carried, it's not going nowhere. Look at you. This is a mash up no ball.
Yeah.
We mash up so. It's going to $20 in a bench spending $100 in a bat. A ball to break a bat. Exactly. What's break? $10 for the ball. Like this one, well, I mean, you can even finish this. Get to have a practice with it. You understand? You know, you use a ball, you can use it for the next game when that's so.
Goes in a bit though.
Yeah.
Samuel comes up, both Ramis. Ramis is cutting that, runs in the making here. That ball is going close to the boundary. The fielder is running the ball down and stops it with a boot just inside the boundary, picks up, and in the meantime the batsman falls for 2 runs. It was a good looking shot by Ramis Mohammed. Ball was outside the off stump, giving the batsman some room there. Ramis Mohammed off the back foot, just cutting it and getting 2 runs there. So we have a slight drizzle here. Comes up also Ramis. Ramis, that ball wrapped in the pad, missing the leg stump in another day, in another match. That was a good off spinner. Had some revs on that ball, but it turned so big that it would have missed the leg stump in another match. Comes up post to Ramis. Ramis is going down his house stump. Beautiful work by the wicketkeeper. My gracious goodness me, this is fantastic, spectacular wicket-keeping by young Devon Sub here. I mean, he was down the pitch, he missed it, and he gathered to his left and whipped off the bails. Impressive wicket-keeping by the youngster Devon Sub here. Samaru gets a wicket. So, as I say, there's a slight drizzle. Total 92 for 6. In 16.3 overs. As I said, there's a slight drizzle and doesn't look like the rain is in the forecast for around this time. But as I say,
Good. Yeah, you good.
92 for 6 New York Centurions, New York National League T20 in Queens, New York, live at 150th Street in a Rockaway. Commentator is Mark O'Dane and the Funky Mark Doing Great Things show, where I go around and do my little commentary. I gotta do my own thing because they don't give me the chance in all these tournaments in cricket in New York. Comes up post to the batsman is off the back foot, left heel, just puts it out extra cover. There's no run there. So as I say, everything I just do my own thing because they're not going to give me a chance, all right? I'm doing it for the love of the game. Samaru comes up, pulls this one, tossed up, and plays and misses. Wicketkeeper collects, not cleanly. So the new batsman is Jaspal Ramkaran. tall, lanky left-handed figure. 17 overs completed, 3 overs to go. And the live cricket is brought to you by NSD Cricket Equipment, produced by Funky Mark himself. If you're looking for bowler killer, you want to hit sixes and boundaries, check me out. Some of the best cricket bats going around. As I say, one of the best batsmen in the world used to use these bats, so that's the reason why I have these people manufacturing these bats. Alright? So anyhow, we're back at the Cricket Live. We're going to Navin Stewart. He's going to bowl with his hoodie on, and he's going to bowl to the big Vijay Prasad. Early morning T20 in Queens, New York. Commentator is Mark O'Dane himself. Stewart. Right arm wrong. And he hits it right back to the bowler. That was a smart piece of bowling there by Navin Stewart. He came around the wicket and he held the ball back. As I say, Stewart is a T20 expert. I mean, that's all he does. He goes around playing a lot of T20 cricket. And he just tricked the batsman. He just bowled like more like an off-cutter. And the batsman was early into the shot. And he had no choice, just posted it right back into Stewart's hands. Easy caught and bowl. So Stewart gets his second wicket of the match here. And as I said, this is one of the main reasons why I'm out so early. I would have really loved to be home, sitting back and watching some of the World Cup replay and some cricket. As I say, my cricket season finished yesterday. So Stewart told me, Mark, I'm playing a match over in Queens here. So let me know where. Let me just come and take a look. So lovely day for cricket so far. We could say lovely day for cricket. The good temperature is about 70 degrees now. New batsman in his green pads. Ghana looking colour cap. Here comes Navin Stewart. Comes up now and bowls this one. Outside the off stump. The batsman lets it go. The ball didn't bounce. It just crept along the ground. As I say, if you know matting pitches, that's the bad thing about matting pitches, you get uneven bounce. But as I said, this is the early morning match, so don't expect the wicket to be playing fast, right? It's a bit moist. You have a lot of moisture in the ground. Stewart goes past umpire and bowls this one, and he's beaten aside the off stump. That's a good delivery. This one carried to wicket keeper. You see, that's the same thing I was trying to explain about matting pitch. The ball before jumped on the same line and length and it crept along the ground. The second delivery, same line and length, and this time it went straight to the keeper. So that's one thing with matting pitches. Difficult for batting at times. Stewart goes past umpire, mixing it up. Bowls this one. Oh, he's wrapped to the pad. There's a beautiful leg before. And umpire said, get your south. Get out the way, son. Go back to the pavilion. It would have hit the leg stump. Again, it was a slow delivery. It was foolish. And the batsman beaten by the end swing there. And that would have hit the leg stump off of the ground. So umpire raising the finger in affirmative there. And as I say, in club cricket, no batsman is really out LBW. Everybody else questions the decision, including myself. But that one would have hit the leg stump off the ground. The batsman was deceived by a slower, fuller delivery, and he played all over and around it. And umpire raising his finger in affirmative. So Stewart strikes second time in the over. Got his third wicket so far. New York Centurions struggling here in the T20 match. Phoenix against Phoenix. The total is 92 for 8 from 17.4 overs. As I said, Stewart striking twice in the over. The Beef Stew, the man from Trinidad and Tobago, former Trinidad and Tobago, fast medium bowler. He had some pace back in the day. Now, you know, more mixing it up, bowling his cutters and, you know, his 2020 specialist. New batsman, red pads, comes in, Stewart comes up, bowls short, he cuts it, that's a good looking shot, there's runs in the making here. That ball is going down towards the boundary, the fielder is running. He picks it up just inside the boundary and throws in. And that was a good shot there. The ball was shot outside the off stump and he was on the back foot. And they cut it nicely. And 2 runs there to the big man, gets off the mark. The total goes up to 94 for 8 Final delivery coming up there. Rumal Rambajan is the batsman. Stewart comes up to Rumal, and he's born! He's born! A slow delivery! Beat him, deceived them! And he played all over it again, and Stewart using his head, using his experience here. Smart bowler, T20 specialist. 3 wickets in the over, and the delivery before was short. This one was up and slow delivery, and the batsman played all over it, and it hit the top of the leg stump. So Navin Stewart bowling Rumal Rambajan for 2 runs. The total New York Centurions 94 for 9, and 2 more overs to go. This is a 2020 affair, and this is good cricket here. As I said, this is one of the reasons why I came out this morning to see the beef stew in action. You know, one of my favorite cricketers, I met him in St. Vincent and Grenadines in 2007 when he was playing for Trinidad and Tobago. He was 12 man, and say what's up, and he said what's up, and I saw Kelvin Williams doing some drills during lunchtime, you know, very friendly, and from that time we became friends. But it was a good delivery by the beef today. That was a slow delivery. The batsman didn't have no clue what was going on there, and he hit the leg stump. And as I said, 3 wickets in this over for Navin Stewart, man. That's why you pay this man the big bucks. You know, he produced. So Stewart, 3 overs, no maidens, 13 runs, 4 wickets, strike rate of, economy rate of 4.30. So New York Centurions 94 for 9 as we see Samaru back into the attack. Up he comes, and the batsman there just slapping it down to backward point there. Fielder comes after Pangri Hemraj, and he's run out. He's run out by a mile. Hemraj training, and Samaru just taking the bail off, and that's the end of the innings there. New York Centurions 94 for 9. Let me go through the scorecard. As you see, the sports commentary is brought to you by MSDA Cricket and Funky Mark doing great things show here. So New York National Cricket League, early morning T20 cricket. Marlon Mangro 1 stump, caught wicketkeeper bowl Navin Stewart. So let me just go over the scorecard for you here. New York Centurions Cricket Club 95 all out from 18 overs and 1 delivery. Marlon Mangro for 1, Riyad Mohammed 26, Carlos Baker 13, Saturan Singh a duck, Danny Bahadur 10, Ramiz Mohammed 18, Vijay Prasad 6, Jaspal Ramkaran 1, Imran Peters a duck, Rumal Rambajan 2, and Chris Raghunath 1 not out. And the bowling figures for Phoenix Cricket Club: Navin Stewart, the former Trinidad and Tobago all-rounder, 3 overs, no maidens, 13 runs, 4 wickets, of 4 for 13. Yotish Avidapal, 1 over, no maiden, 10 runs, no wicket. Michael Sultan, 4 overs, no maidens, 16 runs, 2 wickets. Varun Samaru, 3.1 overs, no maidens, 15 runs, 1 wicket. Christopher Ramsaran, 4 overs and no maidens, 16 runs, 1 wicket. Brilliant spell by the Trinidad and Tobago slow left arm bowler. And Mohendra Prasad, 3 overs, no maidens, 13 runs, 1 wicket. 95 all out, so Phoenix would need to get 96 for victory. And this is Marco Dane saying back to the studio. Thanks for watching, fans. We'll be back in like 10 minutes for the Phoenix run chase. Thanks for watching. God bless. Bye for now.